민주통일자문위원회 사진을 지금 촬영하고 있습니다. 감사합니다.
Korean national anthem called 애국가.
It's my pleasure to be here with my wife Caroline today and celebrating the Ambassador Peace Medal presentations, and it is very, very important this to happen during Remembrance Week. We were fortunate enough to celebrate, I guess, or commemorate the year of the veteran, the Korean veteran in 13, and it brought home, I think, for many, many Canadians that we did lose young people, young Canadians in Korea fighting for the freedom of South Korea. And that, you know, I don't need to tell the people in this room that it's often has been referred to as the forgotten conflict for Canada, and that it was important for us to recognize the contribution that Canadians had made in Korea. And with that start sung by Stephen Harper, Prime Minister of Canada, with that I want to thank you, Jung, for organizing this. I want to thank the Korean Veterans Association of Hamilton for being for what they do for our veterans. And I also want to thank the Halton Naval Veterans Association for providing the support for this event here in Burlington today. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you very much for wonderful greeting of Prime Minister Stephen Harper. And also would like to invite Consul General 증정식 of Republic of Korea, Toronto Consulate.
Good morning, Korean veterans and their families. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am very honored to be here today to convey the warm greetings and heartfelt appreciation of the Korean government and the people of the Halton Naval Veterans Association, and special thanks to Don Kennedy and Fujung Jones Kennedy. I also would like to recognize the special guest, Honorable Michael Wallis, President of National Unification Advisory Council in Toronto, and its members. Thank you all for your time, and many things and days come and go. However, what remains constant and unchanged in the minds of the Koreans is the deep-seated sense of the appreciation about the sacrifices and achievement the Canadians in uniform.
It's really an honor for me to be here today, and Mike did a spectacular job of thanking you all, and I want to join him in thanking you. There are a few special people to mention, so if you'll permit me, I'll just look at my notes. Hugh Jung, you are such an incredible advocate for veterans, and for what you do is so inspiring. So we're so delighted to have you. You're a real treasure to our community. Thank you for everything that you do, and your wonderful husband as well. The two of you are a dynamic duo, beyond compare, and so we are grateful to you for all of the gifts that you've given to these veterans, to their families, to our community, and to all Canadians, quite frankly. So thank you very much for what you do. I was talking earlier to Halton Naval Association Veterans President Bob Scarrow, who's sitting just behind me, and he was telling me something I didn't know, which is that this association has raised, in addition to contributing to the monument, over 25 years, over $1 million that they've given back to our community. That's noteworthy, and we are so grateful to you, Bob, and to your colleagues for everything you've done for important organizations in our community like our hospice and Reach Out Center for Kids, who've been the grateful recipients of your generosity. Thank you very much. Thank you too for Mike for being here, and his lovely wife Carolyn. Thank you for all the work that you do, Mike, and have done for our veterans, which is so important to thank you all and recognize what you've done for our country. And as Mike mentioned, the Korean War is often referred to as the Forgotten War. My father was a Second World War veteran, and I grew up with someone who appreciated not only the work that you've done, but the work and the sacrifice of veterans and their families all across this country. And so I was shaped by that sacrifice and contribution. And I know that Dad had friends who fought in the Korean conflict, and so he raised me.
Of Korea and our people for the service you and your countrymen have performed in restoring and preserving our freedom and democracy. We cherish in our hearts the memory of your boundless sacrifices in helping us re-establish our free nation. In grateful recognition of your dedicated contributions, it is our privilege to proclaim you an ambassador for peace. With every good wish of people of the Republic of Korea, let each of us reaffirm our future respect and friendship that they may endure for generations to come. Park Sung-chun, Minister, Patriots and Veterans Affairs, Republic of Korea.
First of all, I would like to call upon the first person who died during the Korean War is Mr. Allen Charles Lewis. His nephew, we would like to ask him to come. First person died. This beautiful ambassador.
Steve?
I would like to invite Joe Hogan, which is our unit member, sir.
Fundraising, but also the money is one thing, which is fantastic, but the support that this association has given to naval veterans over the years and their families makes our community what it is to live in. And that is why it's my honor today, not only to thank you for what you are doing here today, but what you've done over the years, that on behalf of the Government of Canada and as a member of Parliament for Brent, I would like to recognize the Halton Naval Veterans Association for their significant financial contributions for the monument, the Korean monument that is so beautiful, that is in our waterfront, that was erected at Smith Park this year in honor and remember of Korean War veterans. Thank you very much for your contribution, for helping getting it off the ground and in the ground, and something that we will commemorate the contribution that naval people made to the Korean War for many, many generations to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. It's a wonderful one from it all. It's great, and especially Bob and Jan and all the Halton Naval Veterans Association Committee.
But sends his congratulations and best wishes to everyone here. Today he wants to present, as a federal member of Parliament for the riding of Hamilton East Stony Creek, to Ken Griffith, the president of the Korean War Veterans Association Unit 26. I'm just going to take it to him. Forgotten. He'd also like to.
We will remember Korean veteran forever, forever. We made a special belt for veterans.
As well, we will also deliver to you, to your table, from our Executive National Unification Advisory Council. We are the advisor of South Korean President Park Geun-hye to do wonderful work to honor you. And these belts are emblem of October 22nd, our President Park Geun-hye and Prime Minister Stephen Harper, over $10.8 billion trade. Please applause for our veterans' contribution. Please raise your hand, and then our National Unification Advisory Council will go to your table, deliver the belt to you. Any Korean War veterans, please raise hand.
Please raise your hands.
And third largest Canada-Korea trade in Asian partner. And we thank all our...
On behalf of the KVA 26 Republic of Korea Committee Project, I want to present this copy of our monument to you, and hope that you use it in good health. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And she's open every day, in case anybody would like to come in and partake of her great food. So thank you very much, Nellie. Appreciate that.
눈물이 나네요. 내 나이가 어때서 사랑하니 딱 좋은 날인데 빵빵 어느 날 우연히 서울 속에 비서이 내 눈물을 바라보면서 세월아 비켜라 내 나이가 어때서 사랑하기 딱 좋은 나이래